Hi guys. This is Lindy. I keep forgetting to tell you about the cats. The two ladies I'm helping with their solar. The car last night burned to a crisp. It's just a shell. I drove past it. It's parked. They didn't have a wreck. It was foggy. You could barely see 5 feet in front of you. They're in the parking lot parked. A normal car. I have no idea how it could have caught on fire and exploded the way it did. I don't know what they had in their car, but let me tell you, metal was going everywhere. It sounded like bullets shooting. It was just craziness. And I finally did move, and the fire department got there, and they put out that fire in 2 minutes. I swear, two of the trees were on fire. It was just crazy, and it was a little car. I have no idea how they could have set that car on fire. I did remember hearing a woman yelling and help, help. And I think that's mainly what got me moving was, oh my gosh, what's going on? Bullets. I'm hearing bullets, but no bullets, just a fire and exploding. Never knew a car could explode like that. But it did, and it just kept exploding, exploding. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that's that. I'm fine. I haven't talked about the two ladies that I've been helping with solar. I have both ladies have physical problems. One has, and I don't know, I might have talked about her, mental disabilities, and so she and I are talking, and I write everything down, and I do the research for her. But I really, I think she owns a house, and I think she's better off in her house. She has three large dogs, and the last she comes to see me, and the last time she came to see me, she did forgot to bring food for her dogs, and she brought her dogs. Just things that it's being on the road. You have to. It's not easy. It it's more difficult than living in a house. Uh, you have to do a lot of things and think a lot of things. I'm hoping she just does part time, and I'm helping her with her build. And I only see her maybe she comes to see me every twice a month. Um, so we'll see what happens next time. She came this time and forgot food for the dogs, and a lot of things happened. And I was concerned about her, and she went back home. Um, the other lady is in an RV, and she was in the parking lot for a couple of years. Or I think I talked about her. I may have. Anyway, I talk to her every other day or so, and I am helping her with her solar. She wants to get some solar, and she's getting some grant money, and so I'm going to help her. She has no electricity, no generator in her RV, and she has a couple of panels. I haven't looked at her rig and how her setup is. She has no heat. She's 54. She's had like three different cancers. She can't get Social Security. There's a problem there. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't try to delve in people's lives too much, because I don't know enough about it. Um, she got cured of the two or three cancers she's had. Well, now it's gone into her bones and her brain. And she was telling me today the hospital has allowed her to stay in the parking lot. So she's moving to go to the parking lot. And she's on her like fifth thing of chemo. They have told her this is incurable. And it is. I just lost a friend 2 years ago from the same thing. She had cancer in her 30s, and it just went and finally into her bones and her brain. So I'm hoping that, you know, she makes the best of it, but she's got chemo, she's got radiation, she's got all these things in the next 6 or 8 weeks. She'll be gone, and but she told me where she's going to be, and if I want to come see her, I'll go see her. With gas prices, it's 30 miles away. I don't know, but so the reason she's on the road is she got the cancer, she lost her job, she couldn't pay for her housing, she couldn't get Social Security. The Cancer Society has not helped her at all. They didn't help me, they refused. Um, I don't know where the Cancer Society's money goes, but they sure don't go to the cancer patients that I know. None of them have been able to get any help from the Cancer Society. So I find them a con in my mind. Maybe people have a better view of them, but so far I haven't met anybody that's gotten any help. My doctors helped me because I had to drive 60 miles round trip every day for 6 weeks, and I didn't have the gas money. And they would give me uh, gas cards of $100 each, and as soon as I'd run low, they'd ask me, and I'd get another card. So they did pay for my gas, but I got no help from anybody. And two cancers at one time in one scan is pretty rare. Maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, I don't want to be down on the Cancer Society, but I am telling you they haven't helped anybody that I've met. So I don't donate to them at all. Um, so those are the ladies. Now the cats are on their no. I'm trying to catch up on everything. Oh, my battery went dead on the car. That was no big deal. And I'm going to talk about the thing I bought, the charger, a little later, because I'm kind of messing with it and trying to figure things out of what else I can charge with it, because it's pretty strong, but it was only $82 at Walmart. But the cats. So Walmart has people just drop off their cats, and they have maybe 20 cats. Now they're not feral. Most, not all of them. A few of them will come right up to you, just love on you. They just miss being petted. And I have one. I call him Blondie. He's a big boy. He's all muscle. He's short-haired. Calico. He is a big boy, and he's sweet as he can be. But he's pretty tough. Um, he's hurt me a couple of times because he does want me to leave. So he will grab my legs and his nails into my ankle. And one time he grabbed my hand with his paws, and he has really sharp paws, and he doesn't want me to leave. He gets very upset when I leave. Um, I have maybe 5 cats in a very far section on an off road behind Walmart that nobody is kind of scared to go back there because there's so many homeless. But these cats, uh, other people are trying to help them too. There's 4 or 5 of us, and I'm kind of taking one just section. I don't feed all the other ones. There's approximately 20 cats. Many of them are just young cats. I would say Blondie is probably 5 years old. He's used to being in a house. He's used to being petted, and he loves to be loved on, and he loves on you. He just can't get enough. He'd rather love on you than eat, even though he's hungry. I have to stand by him so he'll eat. Then there's Gray. Gray is a gray and white. She's a female. And when I first saw her, she would just cry, cry, cry. She had this huge damaged cheek. I didn't know what it was. It covered in a lot of her eye, blood, and I called a couple of rescue units, but nobody ever got out there to catch her, to help her. That was 2 months ago. Now she's a lot better. It's healing, but it was some sort of a cyst that burst, and oh, and at first she couldn't eat. Now she eats very well. She's putting on some weight. She's getting better. Her cheek is getting better. Then there's Red, and he's just Red. Well, sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. He never comes near me. And then I have Possum, and I call him Poe. He looks like a possum. His face, at first I thought it was a possum because I saw this little head out of the bushes. He would never come out. Um, Now he's coming out almost every day. But when I first went, maybe the first 2 months, I saw him maybe twice. Now I'm seeing him much more often. He knows I'm not bothering them. He knows I put out food every day. Every morning I go and I feed them and I water them. And I love on, whoever wants to be loved on. Blondie. No, Gray is now coming to where she'll sit beside me and not real close, maybe a couple of feet, and she'll talk to me. Meow, 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 meow. Possum came out today for the first time, and he he came out to come get the food, and then he saw me. And I got in my van, and he sat there and he waited till I moved the van, and then he went over to eat. So he's still very leery. Give him another month, and he'll be there eating while I'm there. He won't want me to touch him. I try not to touch them. Blondie just forces it. because I can't do anything for them. You know, they're all family. They all love on each other. You would be amazed. These cats love on each other. They rub on each other. They're family. They've made families, but people have dropped these cats off, and it it breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart what I'm seeing. But I'm doing the best I can, um, and just trying to contact other groups that could help if they're hurt or damaged. So I've been doing that since I got here. I just forgot to talk about it. I mean, it's just something I do because I gave up Lovey and I miss her and I wanted to help. I started seeing all these cats at night everywhere. Blacks, there's black and whites, there's tuxedos, calicos, long hair, short hair, about 20 all over the lot. And I can't feed them all, but there are 4 or 5 of us. We talk about it. I'm learning about all the different groups that try to help. They're teaching me, about the groups and who to call, and so I'm getting more and more involved with helping care for these cats. But once they get care, they're set right back where they were because they have built families, and that's their protection and that's their lives now. Blondie's another story. I don't think Blondie's been there very long. He has built a family, and I was petting him, and he thought I was going to lift him, so he grabbed my hand to. No, he didn't want to be lifted. He just wants to be petted and loved on. So I nobody has an answer to any of this. I'm very sad. I know people give up their cats for many, many reasons, and it's not just because they don't want them, they can't afford them, medical, whatever the reason. It's very sad for both parties, but these cats doing well. They're doing well at Walmart. We're all taking time feeding them and stuff. And the last subject was one morning I woke up and the battery was dead, and I called my insurance, and it got taken care of in like 20 minutes. But in the meantime, he showed me a charger he had, and my son has one too, and I swore I would get one, but I just didn't take the time. And so I went into Walmart and I bought one and I charged it up. But it looks like it can do a lot of other things besides just charging your vehicle. And Glow is talking about Frank, and I'm thinking for $82, this might run some kind of heat for him, maybe a throw, because my throw uses very little. It shuts itself off at night. I don't know if this would work for a short period of time for him, but it might, and it's a cheap way to go. So I'm just kind of, playing with it and researching it and seeing what I can do with it. And other than that, I'm doing well. And after last night, I figured I better get back on. And that's about all I got to talk about, guys. 13 minutes of I don't know. So thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Doesn't really matter. I don't plan on being a big YouTuber. I just plan on being me on YouTube. And when it's a smaller audience, I get better contact and I get to talk to people. So you guys have a great day and enjoy your lives. And I'll see you later. Thank you very much.